Imagine the final moments before Jesus was handed over to be crucified. In the Garden of Gethsemane, drop of sweat and blood fall from his brow as he prays, "Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me." But then, in an act of supreme surrender, he adds, "Not as I will, but as you will." The same Greek term for to will, del, is used here and in passages that speaks of God's desire to save as well as humanity reluctant to be saved. It is a heart-rending reality. While Christ wants to save us, we are often unwilling to yield our hearts to him. And yet, he still goes to the cross for us. No one forced him. He laid down his life on his own free will. John chapter 10 verse 18 recalls his words. "No one takes it from me, but I lay it down of my own accord." This is the ultimate display of love. The sinless Son of God, fully aware of humanity's rejection and hostility, still choosing to sacrifice himself. Why? Because our sin deserved death. Yet God himself in Christ chose to pay that price. The cross repairs the ruptured relationship between heaven and earth. It proclaims that God's commitment to save us is freely given, an act of grace motivated by love, not obligation. Let's pause and let that sink in. Every day, God continues to bestow life and blessing on the world that largely ignores him. And he does it freely out of the abundance of his heart. Christ will come in the flesh, live among us, and ultimately lay down his life to reconcile us to God. When we contemplate the cross, we should remember that Jesus is not a victim of circumstances. He was a willing sacrifice, displaying a love deeper than we can fathom. This truth calls for a response. The same Christ who willed our salvation waits for us to surrender our will in return. Will we accept the gift he so freely offers, or will we, like some in the parable, remain unwilling to come? The cross stands forever as the greatest testament of divine love, urging us to say yes to God who gave everything, so that we might live. And that is the nugget. Thank you for studying. I will see you tomorrow.